Okay, hello everybody. This is Richard. Today I want to talk about this beer. It's called Myrcenary, and it's a double IPA. Um, and as you guys know, a double IPA just means an extra hoppy. Myrcenary is built by, brewed by a company called Odell Brewing Company. You look it up on Google, it's actually a pretty cool company. I mean, this company's been around for about 30 years, and they're now their breweries in Colorado. What's what's kind of cool about it is that it's still a small company, so they can experiment with a lot of beers, new tastes, new hops, new ways of brewing, and all their stocks were sold to the employees. So it's an employee-owned company. I got a picture of it so you guys can see. So it's pretty cool. Definitely like to support companies like that. And they're all pretty beer people. So they're all constantly inputting into what to try. And they're known for all their different beers. So pretty cool company. It's Odell Brewing Company in Colorado. This beer was brought to my attention last week. I reviewed some other drink, and a good friend of mine, his name is Homer Allen, which is also an artist. And he told me that this was his favorite beer. So I was like, damn. And it happens to be an IPA, and you know I like IPA, so I figure, what the hell? I definitely got to buy this and review it. So this beer, let's look around. Because it's a double IPA, it must have a pretty good BBA. So I mean, and ABV. Sorry, I keep mixing that up. ABV, which is alcohol by volume. And this one does have an ABV. I can't find it in the can, but I looked it up and it was like 9.3%, which is a lot. Like I said, a typical beer has like 4%, or those weenie beers like ultra lights and stuff. They have even less than that. So this is 9.3%, so you better watch it and not drink more than a few of these bad boys. It also has another measurement that you see a lot in IPA beers is what's called the IBU, and that's it's a way to kind of measure the bitterness, because people that drink IPAs, they like the bitterness of the beer. And this one happens to have a 70 IBU, so it's a pretty bitter beer, but it's awesome. So, and of course, you got to be somebody who likes this kind of beer. But they're presently in Collins, Colorado. And I was just there a couple times ago because my daughter moved to Colorado, and it's super cool up there with the mountains and the trails and the rivers, and there's so much physical outdoor activities to do, and I can see why it's like a perfect scenario to brew beer. This is what the beer looks like. This is the color of the beer. See that? Pretty cool color. But of course, I'm drinking it out of a frosty can because it keeps it freaking nice and frosty inside. So I'll take another sip of this bad boy. So anyway, the name Myrcenary, kind of odd name, right? Myrcenary comes from the hops have a flower, and that flower produces an oil, and that oil is used to brew IPA beers. And that name of the oil is called myrcene. So this beer is particularly very heavy on myrcene. And that's how they got the name Myrcenary. It has nothing to do with the dude jumping around in a motorcycle. I don't know where that came from, but that's where the name comes. And it's definitely got a unique, that myrcene definitely brings a unique flavor to this. And it gives you like a strange, because it gives you like a fruity flavor to it, like a tropical fruity flower flavor to it. Almost like a yellow rose, but a little bit more bitter. Yellow rose is more sweet. This is a little bit more bitter. But anyway, thank you, Homer, for reminding me of this beer. I know I've had it a long time ago, and I don't know why I forgot about it. Definitely a great beer to have. If you're an IPA guy, definitely need to try this beer. It looks good, and you also find it. You definitely find it in specs and the big HEBs, and it's not that expensive. I just bought about a 6-pack, $10, and that's not expensive at all for IPA beers. I don't know if it was a 6-pack or a 4-pack, but anyway, good beer, good tasting, really cool company, Odell Brewing Company. And I love supporting cool companies and in Colorado. So anyway, drink it up. Tell me what you think about it. See you later, suckers.